Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of my Let's Play, and this one we're going to be talking about weapon modifications. And I'm quite excited for this one because weapon modification is something that we don't really get to talk about in the guides because you gotta be kind of inclusive to everyone and everything, so you have to like not make your weapons the best that they can be, so if someone doesn't have a weapon as good as you, they can still use the guide. But in this Let's Play we're not limited by that. So we're going to talk about it.
Search for Hammond leads you deeper into the zone. You are seeing things I've never told you about. Strange things. I have withheld certain facts from you because, well, your innocence gives you hope, and the Ark
They're very
needs
innocent young
hope.
people.
But you ask questions, so I will give answers.
Give me all
When
the
the
answers.
world fell apart, a few of humanity's best and brightest constructed hidden bases where they could survive.
Smart.
These bases were called enclaves.
Weird name.
One was deep beneath the ground, another at the bottom of the sea, a third orbiting the planet.
Good placement.
The best and brightest, trapped inside their enclaves, grew paranoid,
Fortunate.
then hostile.
More unfortunate.
They created machines that did everything for them.
I'm on board.
Metal monstrosities that granted their every wish, except immortality.
Still on
The
board.
ancients' best and brightest all died,
Oh.
but their machines remained.
Ooh, that's bad. Because all the machines remain, and they try to kill us. I presume that's all the robots and minis that we've met. Yes. Okay, so why are we in there? We're gonna go to Prip's place and get an artifact upgrade.
Well, look what the Zone Wolf dragged in. Good to see you.
Oh yeah. We have 5 artifacts, which is exactly what we need to get to. Can you guess it? If you can, you gotta subscribe. If you can, you gotta subscribe too. I know, weird logic, but just trust me. Okay, Blaster Master. Increase grenade damage by 4. Oh, I didn't tell you the answer, did I? Well, the answer is the Ranger, of course. This is what we want. Blaster Master first, though. Back in my prime and during my stacking days, I stumbled across some bottles of nitroglycerin. Well, I didn't exactly stumble upon them. Tony, one of our crew, did. And his legs blew off. I knew I was onto a winner. Sadly, the nitro cocktails weren't the hit I had bargained for, and the Elder was not impressed when one of his Chronicles had split clean in 2. Yeah, I wouldn't be happy about that either. Extend EMP grenade effect by 1 turn. We get a zapper. Those metal men getting you down? They need a little pick-me-up or rather a put them down. Good news for you guys is that Prip has got his hands on some serious tech. Got it from Gearhead, who owes me a ton of scrap. To cut a long story short, he's bagged up out back thinking about what he had done. Anyway, I digress. This item here is an EMP booster, something that will give your EMP grenades a bit of pizzazz, or at least pizzazz. I love that joke. Such a good joke. Okay, we're gonna be taking this. Is gonna be good for the next area, which we're gonna do, which is gonna find out in a few minutes. Ranger, this is what we want. This is so good. I cannot tell you how good this is. Increase weapon damage by 1. This means with all of our upgraded weapons we can kill enemies with HP up to 24 silently, no problems. Yeah, so you probably know that all Prep used to be a stacker, much like yourselves, only you big mouse, I don't like to talk about it endlessly. Yeah, he really doesn't talk about it. I tried to talk about it with him, but it's just like However, because you guys are such a good customers and I need seats filling, I'm going to give you some rock solid advice on how to keep your hands steady while shooting a long range weapon. Thank you, man. I'll take it.
Later, stalkers. Good hunting.
Thanks, Prep. We'll go to Delta's fix.
Welcome to the fix pit. My name's Delta.
My name is Sampstra. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna upgrade our silent weapons first, and then we're gonna talk about which modifications we want on what, because this is really cool. Okay, so we have already, we haven't upgraded the memory needle pistol, so let's do it. And now we have, for every one of our silent weapons, it does a damage of 7. Where's the last one? Here. Oh no, this one is not upgraded? I thought it was. Okay, so never mind. Let's talk about modifications first. So I'm actually going to do. Why can I remove it? Oh, I can substitute but not remove. But that's. Do you remove it? I am right clicking on it, it's not doing anything. Oh, it's here. Okay. I'm just gonna remove it on everything so that I can show you the options we have with all this stuff. So what you want to do with silent weapons is you want to increase your crit chance as much as possible and your crit damage as much as possible. You don't care much for range, because usually with silent weapons you can get close enough, so you don't need to worry about getting good range. You do, however, need to usually with silent weapons you want to get some extra stuff like chance to disable enemies, chance to put enemies on fire, because this can be useful. And also the crit chance and the crit damage is good because often wise you can get with, like, for example with Dax you can get Alpinist, which increases your crit chance, it doubles it. So if you have a high crit chance on your weapon from the beginning, that can be very useful. So we have increased weapon range, we don't care about that for some weapons. Increased crit chance, this is good. What else we can get? More increased crit chance and more weapons. So we're going to give increased crit chance to 20% on the Mimir Needle Pistol. And as for damage module, we would like either a chance to burn enemies or a chance to knock back enemies or a chance to disable robotic enemies. I'm going to take this disabling. Seems like we missed an upgrade somewhere. Because there's an upgrade like 50% chance to disable robotic enemies. But apparently we didn't get it yet. So we'll take this. The ancient, the Natun EMP 30. So we have one sound weapons that has a chance of disabling enemies. That's really good. Next up, we want to pick the next sound weapons. And again, here we want to pick something that increases the crit chance. So whoever has this weapon will have a fairly good crit chance. So that's Dax for us. And as a damage model, we either want to... Knockbacking isn't that good with silent weapons, because with silent weapons you're usually worried about where your enemy is going to fall. And if you knock him back, there's a chance that you will knock him back into a range of view of somebody else. So you don't want to take that. So we're going to take a chance to burn enemies. And on this last silent weapon, I think we'll go... We only have increased weapon range, so I'm not going to bother with any one of these. I'm just going to give him a chance to burn enemies. And then I'm going to look at the loud weapons that we're going to be using, which is the Rambino, and I'm going to increase his weapon range and give it a chance to burn. And the other Rambino, I'm going to again give an increased weapon range and a chance to knock back enemies. And on the boomstick, we'll give an increased weapon range so that Borman can shoot it a bit better. Doesn't really matter.
Bye.
Okay, time to go to the next area. And it's a little unfortunate that we couldn't upgrade the third weapon. I think that at this point we should have had enough weapon parts if I was like very thoroughly running through everything, but it's fine. We don't really, we don't need it that bad. There's gonna be an area after the metal fields where I think that we do need it that bad. But for the moment, I'm just gonna ignore it.
Follow me.
Because on the metal fields we can handle that, and hopefully we'll get enough weapon parts on the metal fields. If not, then I'll run back to the areas and try to get some. But because for the areas after that, it's you wanna have you wanna do more damage. I mean, it's probably not completely necessary, but it's good. It's good. Okay, so I need to get to the metal fields. So I need to find that. Ooh, here, see, we can get a broken gun. We missed some stuff here in the Iron Serpent. I wasn't thorough enough. But it is what it is, it's fine. You can still kill them even with a little less good weapon. Like in the previous episode, we just destroy them with very badly upgraded weapons. But it's fine, it's fine. Study the zone map to locate missed areas. Oh, and we can go to Rotwarren. We probably should go after this, I think. I think we'll go there after this.
Treasure waiting to get picked around here. I feel it in my feathers.
Oh, I'm glad you do. Ducks. Because you're gonna be very important in this one. Ooh, what can we can get another broken gun. Give
Hey
me
guys,
more.
look over there in the really big ruin. Someone's in trouble.
Where? And the big, oh, over there. Let's wait. Let's first kind of move through this. See if there's anything interesting. More scrap. Police spot. Hello. And with 24 HP. You can kill him, no problem. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, grog me. Check out that stone cold fox. What is she doing out here?
Sorry
Thanks
for
for the
killing
help.
him.
Not that I needed help, I was just getting my second wind, you know, but I admire your fighting skills.
You haven't paused.
You need skills like that in the zone.
Yeah.
Especially against out-of-control machines that want to quarantine you. Whatever that means.
You don't want to find out.
Hey, we're some straight-up machine-killing freaks. That's how we roll. What's your name, lady?
The name's Pharaoh. Don't ask me where I got it from. I don't quite know, really. I was raised in a settlement. Thought it was the only settlement left on the whole wide world. But meeting you lot makes me feel a bit more, well, hopeful. Who are you? What are you doing out here?
We're stalkers from the Ark. We're headed south to rescue our friend from some lunatics called the Nova Sect. Heard of them?
You're asking me if I've heard of the Nova Sect? Mate, the Nova Sect butchered my bleeding settlement. They put their mind-controlled junk into the rest and led them away like cattle. I'm the only one that got away. So yeah, I know the Nova Sect. I'm hunting them. I'm gonna make them pay.
You'd be the perfect addition to our crew. If you help us save our friend, we'll help you take down the Nova Sect.
I love that Selma's the one who is inviting her into the crew. I mean, you're not even the original member. But I mean, I'll take her anyway. Pick up note, okay?
Young subjects are developing faster than we could have imagined. During our journey to the facility, we encountered a squad of rogue enforcers which began firing upon us. The subjects dealt with them effortlessly. The youngsters have exceeded my wildest dreams. If only Central Command wasn't so narrow-minded, the Earth could once again be ours.
Okay, so Dr. Ingvar Medicine has been doing some experiments, and apparently some of them didn't go so well, but some of them did. Let me grab this stuff. We're gonna look at what's in the chest, and then we're gonna start the fight. And I'm gonna talk to you about how we should fight this. First, let's open the chest. Police armor 4 extra throwing range. Don't really care. Okay, I got worried for a second that they're gonna hit me. Okay, so how do you... Well, in this map, you only get robots, but you get like 1 million of them. And how are we gonna fight them? Well, we're gonna do it silently, which is why we upgraded all our sound weapons. And the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna... Oh, we don't actually have? We only have 1 EMP grenade? Ha, this is gonna be a fun one. See, this is the problem. If you don't run around through the areas and you don't go safely to gather everything, then you get problems like this. Like you're gonna fight 7 robots with 1 backup EMP grenade. So am I gonna run around back to go to areas and try to get more EMP grenades? Of course not. We're just gonna do it the way we have it. So, okay, 1 EMP grenade on 8 robots. Gonna be fun. Okay. So how are we gonna do this? Well, first and most exciting thing is that we can get Pharaoh. Good thing is Sama doesn't even have a silent weapon, so I can just like... Wait, does Magnus have one? No, I can just give the ancient pistol straight up to Pharaoh. Pharaoh, take it. And Pharaoh, she has the circuit breaker, disable a mechanical enemy for 1 turn. Isn't that perfect? It's all we need to destroy them up. And I'm gonna give her the Sound Assassin, which doubles critical chance when shooting while hidden. So if she's gonna be starting the turn, she has a very good crit chance. Next up, I'm gonna take her Gunslinger. And do we want to give her the Moth Wings? I mean, I guess we could. I don't really care about it too much. That's what she wants, I guess. Do we want to increase the weapon range on ducks? I think so. I'll do it. And on Borman, can I get anything interesting here? Only the Joker. I do not care about the Joker. Okay, so Pharaoh has equipped Circuit Breaker. Ducks will have equipped Circuit Breaker. And the Borman will have equipped Hog Rush. So now that means that we need to kill 3 people to regrow our skill, right? But now we have 3 people, so we can just keep going in a little bit of a circle very nicely, and all will be well. So let's start. Now, if you want to be certain that Dax will have a good circuit breaker, because from here it's 50%, we could use Mod Wings. Because from here we'll have 100. No, actually, I don't think that's. Wait. If I move to here, get 100%. What I'm trying to do is that, like, when you're going from a high ground with ducks, you can get like an increased chance. So what I'm trying to figure out is like, yeah, this is 75, this is 100. This is probably just 100 because like the base is 75. So I don't think that's good enough. Okay, so let's, you know what, let's exit the combat because I want to do this the proper way. We're going to hide him behind this, then we're going to do it that way. So that we can get 100% circuit breaker with ducks. All we gotta do is wait for that robot to come back, which he'll do soon. I'll fast forward that for you. Okay, he's coming back. Almost here. Come a little bit closer, a little bit closer, a little bit closer now. This is perfect. Now from here, Dax has a 100% shot. So now if I use Mod Wings, get him to here, I'll have a like 100%, it's like imaginary 125%. Just want to kind of show you. And then if I use the circuit breaker, because I'm on high ground, I will still have a 100% chance with a 100% crit chance. So this is a trick how you can get 100% on circuit breaker, which I think is really cool. So then we can kind of shoot up with Pharaoh. And then we can move Borman up here and shoot with him. Don't really care that he was caught sneaking. We can just shoot him up, no stress, just like keep shooting at him. All good. It's all good. Ooh. Elysium Driver 100. +1 additional critical damage, 100% chance to knock back enemies. Ancient drill unit which can be mounted to any weapon. This adds high speed spin to whatever projectile is fired, increasing the chance of knocking back its target. Like I said, knocking back, not the most greatest thing we care about, but still good. Okay, these guys are a bit too close to each other, so we gotta wait till one of them moves away. Okay, the police button forcer is nice enough.
Keep moving.
I think we can just attack this guy. Now for this one, I don't actually, I don't have the Mod Wing, so what I'm going to be doing is, on Borman, I have the weapon that has a chance to disable enemies. Also on Borman I have a Hog Rush. Now, okay, the proper action here would be to switch, no, you know what, let's not. Let's use Hog Rush here, and we're going to talk about the trick in the next robot that's ahead. Because it's more important there, because there it's really important. In the next shot, it's going to be really important that we get 100%, that we get the circuit breaker with Pharaoh. So that's when we're going to talk about the second trick that you can use in this area. So the first trick was Dax's Mod Wings. Second trick coming soon in the next fight. But first, let me destroy this police.
Yeah.
If you're wondering how come Dax doesn't have such a good crit chance like he used to have in the previous episode, well, he's not on high ground, and he's not that good when he's not on the high ground. Just like a regular.
Give up now and I'll go easy on ya.
Also, no, sorry, nothing. I was gonna say that, yeah, nothing. Yeah, actually, yeah, this is, okay. You can see now that Borman actually disabled the robot for 2 turns. It's gonna be, which is actually a really good trick that we're gonna be using in the next episode. Get the loot. Okay, everybody follow me. Now, at this point, Pharaoh is the only one who has an ability. So I actually really need the circuit breaker for Pharaoh to work, because if it's not gonna work, I am in trouble. Okay? So what is the trick? Well, first trick is you're gonna use Borman, and he has the weapon that has a chance to knock back enemies. So you're gonna be moving with him somewhere close, and you will shoot with him. And if you get lucky, then Borman will actually be able to disable the police button for you. Okay, he wasn't, but you saw it in the previous fight that he did it. Now, next thing is that Dax is the one who actually has the EMP grenade. So we are not going to be using him just now. We're going to start with Pharaoh, and in case Pharaoh's circuit breaker fails, because only 75% shot, Dax can save us with that one EMP grenade. Oh man, I forgot to click it. Okay, well this is a perfect example of what happens then. So like, imagine that the circuit breaker failed, but I actually just forgot to click it. I'm really sorry about this. So we're going to be using our one only single EMP grenade that we have. Oh man. Which means we have no backup for any following fights, but like... Note for future reference, if you want to use circuit breaker, it's a good idea to click it. Because otherwise... Oh man, that was a bit of a fail. I'm so glad this is not a guide, because that would be a fail. Oh man, this is great. Oh, this is so cool. Never mind. I'm really happy when I mess things up, apparently. Because I mean, it's more fun this way, like... I wanted to show you anyway what happens if you fail the circuit breaker, so I just made it fail. Like, I mean, it was totally on purpose. No, it totally wasn't. Oh, a bit of a fail. Never mind. Let's fight more enemies. Now at this point, Dax is back. And not only... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Police bot, police bot, police bot. Police bot incoming. Police bot incoming. I would like to hide here, Dax. Can I... Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Whew. Okay, okay. Calm down. Nothing to worry about. Except if Dax doesn't perform, we are in a world of trouble. Aside from that, we're fine. You want to bother with the moth wings? What kind of shot do I have from here? 75. Okay, so then maybe the moth wings. I guess we'll try it with the moth wings. We could have done it without it. I don't think we'll have 100% circuit breaker. Oh, we do! Okay, because I didn't think with the moth wings we got close enough. But apparently we did. Cool. That's cool. I really like this trick. I haven't had it in the guide, so this is the new thing. Also, I don't know where you find... There is a modification that gives you a 50% chance of disabling enemies. Instead of 20? I don't know where I found it, but it was definitely in an area before this one. So if any of you know where you can find it, write it down in the comments. It's gonna be helpful from whoever is gonna be fighting in this area next. Okay, now it's time for Borman. Actually, no. Pharaoh can already use her thingy as well. Is this the last enemy? If this is the last enemy, we could use loud weapons. To be honest, I'm not sure, so I'm just gonna do it silently anyway. Let's hog rush him. Ooh, you know what? Let's not hog rush him. Let's use... Oh, Pharaoh has moth wings too. Ooh. Girl, you've got moth wings too. Okay, let's be fancy with Pharaoh. We can do it with Dax, we can do it with Pharaoh too. Because we're so cool. We're fancy. Oh, we're not fancy! Oh, haha! We're not fancy. Because she wasn't close enough. Dax was close enough last time. She's like, I'm gonna be cool like you, Dax. No, you're not. Dax like, moth wings are my thing. You're just a copy. Don't get too confident. Because you can do what I can do. Because I'm Dax and I'm the one. I mean, he's Dax and he's the one. There's nothing I can do about it. Well, there's nothing Pharaoh can do about it, actually. Oh, this is such a good episode. I like it. Oh, this is great. Okay, are there any more enemies here? I want more enemies. I want to kill more robots. But the circuit breaker thing was fun, wasn't it? I mean, we gotta admit, like... The whole point of this episode is to use circuit breakers, and we're just like, oh, we're just gonna shoot it without a circuit breaker. Like, who cares? Like, great times. Great times. But the modeling thing trick is really cool. I like it. Well, we got more enemies. I knew it.
If a loved one is experiencing symptoms, report them to the nearest police bot.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Don't report your loved one.
I feel it in the air.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, he's coming. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Ooh, okay. I keep forgetting to click the attack thingy and then we're in trouble. Okay, we're just gonna hug rush him because I'm worried about getting too close to that other police spot. So we're not taking any risk on this one. Just hug rush him and go at it. Dex, go away from the other police spot. Definitely do not report your loved one, because I think that these police law enforcement would be so kind that they would make sure that your loved one is no longer feeling any pain or any weird symptoms by killing them. So, you know, don't report your loved one. Don't do it. Bad cops, bad cops. You just keep shooting. I'm so glad we didn't use loud weapons on that robot over there, because we'd be like in trouble. Dax, could you please kill him? No, you can't kill him. You can only hurt him. But
what do you think about that, huh?
I think next up we can probably fight this police bot. We have Dax's circuit breaker for this one. What I'm thinking about though is maybe the first thing we want to do is move. Wait, what kind of shot does Dax have? No line of fire. Let's move into there. We'll go with the circuit breaker. We only have 75% chance, but this time we'll take it. Yeah. And she's caught sneaking anyway. I was kind of hoping that maybe if we move to the cover we could potentially shoot him from a hidden position, but we just can't. It's okay. Even if he's disabled, he can still see. He's like, my sensors are still working. Cannot do a thing, but I can see you coming. Well, not see. I can sense with my sensors that you're coming, because I'm a robot. Don't have eyes. Only robotic eyes, which are cameras. Okay, more enemies? Do we have more enemies here? Yes, I realize I ask you that after every enemy, and that you're probably answering me, but I can't hear you.
Over here. All quarantined citizens must stay within the quarantine area to the evacuation area for processing.
What if I don't want to be processed? Do you have that option? Do not process me, please. Oh, yeah, you have these two enemies and they're close to each other. They're not moving away. I forgot about this part of the fight. Oh, this is going to be fun without that one EMP grenade that we missed. Oh, this is going to be great. Okay, but first we have one more enemy over here. Let's fight him. So where are you? Should be somewhere here. We have Hogrash and Pharaoh's Circuit Breaker. But I'm thinking about where... You know what? I think we're far enough from those guys. I think we're gonna use loud weapons on this one, because I want to keep the Circuit Breaker and the Hogrash for those two guys. So let's... first of all, let's make sure that Dax is well hidden. And probably so is Pharaoh. And the Borman... You know what? I think we're gonna do this with loud weapons. It's gonna be 20 squares. We're just... Oh, wait. I did not give Pharaoh a loud weapon. Let me give you a boomstick. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Just go. Come on, girl. Can you start? Can you shoot at him? 50% crit chance. What kind of crit chance does Dex have? 35. Okay, I guess we'll start with Pharaoh then. Go.
I'm the hero, you're the zero. Hello.
See, it's far enough. I didn't alert those guys. They have 17 HP. With Borman's boomstick, I can do damage of 9. -1 the armor, which is 8. So they're gonna have 9 left. Dax, we can only do 7. So that means we gotta use... we have the moth wings though. If I go up, I have an 80% chance of a crit chance. Let me do this. If we mess up, we can still use the Richard and Borman, but I don't think we'll mess up. So Dax, use your beautiful moth wings and shoot him. Tell him use the box.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now Borman only needs to do a damage of 7, but he's actually gonna do a damage of 8. So we are fine. Let's just go straight in front of him, like, just gonna blow your head off, you robot. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, we get some weapon parts. I like that. Now it's time for the big fight. Oh, hand grenade. Give me my hand grenade.
Come on.
We didn't even get any EMP grenades here, which is kind of sad. Like, because I think normally in this area you do get some EMP grenades, but apparently I'm not picking them up. It is what it is. Where are you two big monsters that I gotta fight? Am I hoping a little bit for an EMP grenade as a backup? Yes, I am. Am I gonna run around to search for it? Oh, they're actually separating. I did not... Okay, okay, well that makes it easy. I thought they were standing next to each other, but apparently not. I'm really surprised by this. Thought? I think in the guide we fought them together. Did they change this? I'm confused. Oh no, there are 2 more there and we still gotta fight this one. Okay, fine. Fine, I'm no longer confused. Because there's still 2 of them there. I knew that there was 2 of them. Dax, you don't have your circuit breaker, but Pharaoh does. So we're gonna use Pharaoh's. You know what? Let me exit the combat, go away. We're gonna have to wait for the police bot to move away and then we're gonna hide there. And once he comes back to here, because we need Pharaoh to have a good chance on the circuit breaker. Which we might use the moth wings for. I have not fully decided, but probably. Borman, you can just move to there, and Ducks move to here. We'll just wait for him. Come back. And we'll fight those 2. Because on those 2, I do want to have both Hogrush and Circuit Breaker. So that's why we're gonna attack. We'll start with Borman again, just in case he gets that 20% chance of knocking them back. Oh, sorry, of disabling them. So go first. Oh, okay, never mind. Dax, you can just shoot at him. There's nothing special you can do anyways. And now it's time for Pharaoh. Use your beautiful moth wings. Show me that you can be as good as Dax. I mean, I know you're like waiting for it to show you that you can do what he can do. Show me you can do. Oh, she can do what he can do. Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect, girl. You did it. On the 2nd try, but we're not gonna talk about that. She did it. That's the point.
Say my name, Chiswipe.
So that's also why she gets the honor of the killing shot, because like she's like, I killed this one. Now you killed this one. Okay.
Regroup.
Now the moment has come. Let me prep my people. And we'll do it. Okay, so we'll begin. First thing we'll do is we're gonna take Borman and we're gonna hog rush the big police bottom. We could have used run and gun, but I'm gonna use the twitch shot instead. Now Dax, you need your circuit breaker. So you're gonna be moving to here and you're gonna be using circuit breaker on this guy on the right. Circuit break him, please. Thank you. And then Pharaoh. Oh yeah, should have been using our loud weapons. Well, we'll do it for now. Actually, yeah, we should be able to handle it anyways. She got a crit chance! Okay, now we don't need to care that we haven't been using the loud weapons before, because like... this seems like a bit of a waste. Use this on this guy.
Does that hurt?
Nice. Borman. Use... Okay, Pharaoh. Move closer to there. And use the boomstick to kill off this guy.
I am the beautiful
Thank you.
woman.
Now, Borman. What I'm thinking about is, do we want to use the Mimir Needle Pistol just in case we can knock him back? I don't think we need to. If we use the boomstick, we do more damage and we can kill him in the turn we have. Okay, it's fine. We'll use the loud weapon. It's all good. See, we don't even need the twitch shot, we can just twitch shot. Or the run and gun. The run and gun will give us one extra shot at him. Like I said, not necessary. Carol, get the final blow. If you want to say something cool, this is your time to do it. Kill him. Show him as the boss.
I'm the hero, you're the zero.
The hero, you're the zero. Apparently that's the way it is. And by you, I mean the robot, not you. You are the hero too. Oh, and now we get EMP grenades. Like, the game's like, okay, now that you've killed all the robots, I'm just gonna be nice to you and give you an EMP grenade. Well, I don't need it anymore, game. You can keep your EMP grenades. No, you can't, because I already did it.
Regroup
Okay.
now.
Okay, so I thought this was a really fun episode, especially the part where we didn't use the circuit breaker. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to SPS subscribe. And let me just check out, if there are any artifacts in this area. I don't think so, or any more chests. But I will look for it. And if there are, I'll show you. Or notes or anything like special. Yeah.
See those ruins over there? That's the Forbidden City. I don't know why they call it the Forbidden City. I've been scared to go near it.
You can go there either. Oh, we can? Oh, we cannot get to the Forbidden City, but I can go to the... What is this place called? Unenlightened? No, this is not the Unenlightened. What is it called? Unenlightened is the next one. What are you called? This area? Tell me your name. Castle of Light, yes, I forgot. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Now, Valentine's Day is coming up, and I wanted to give myself a little bit of a challenge. Can we get to 222 subscribers by 14th of February? Now, I don't know, but maybe with your help we can. And what's in it for you, you say? Well, first of all, you can be entertained by watching my different Let's Play, and you can be enlightened by watching my different guides. And yes, this is a pun for Mutant Year Zero area. So hit that subscribe button and join me in this challenge.